Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Cleveland. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line. So that's where this opening drive of the game will begin. Drake May, year 3 for the 3rd overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. Runner-up for the league MVP a year ago and the 2nd youngest quarterback to start a Super Bowl.
Well, it's hard to find an NFL quarterback, Mike, that had a better year 2 than Drake May. Of course, took the New England Patriots to the Super Bowl, came up a little bit short against the Seattle Seahawks. And now the question is, can they continue to improve this roster? Can they continue to give Drake May the weapons that he's going to need to see if he can take even another step here in year 3?
9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's May. He takes off, and he'll go into a slide here. They're going to mark him just a little short of the first down.
3-yard gain on the play.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. And Deshaun Watson leading this Browns offense out. I have to think back a long time ago to 2020 when he was the NFL's passing leader during his time in Houston with the Texans.
You have to imagine that this is the final chance, right? I mean, Deshaun Watson, they make the blockbuster trade. They acquire him years back from the Houston Texans, and the expectations is that he was going to bring that level of play we saw in Houston to Cleveland and finally answer the quarterback question for the Cleveland Browns. And, of course, some on the field, some off the field, injury issues, a lot of things at play. So now back healthy, can he find his play of old? And if he can, what can they get out of him?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Watson taking off on the designed run. He's trying to push his way forward, but there's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And some good blocking, springing in. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Watson taking off on the design run. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Watson will make the read and holds on. And he's going to have a Browns first down. As the defense could not come up with the big stop there, it's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2. They'll give it here to Judkins. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cleveland.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Tough one to pick up here. 3rd down and 9. Out of the gun, Watson. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. It is Harold Landry working his way in for the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Schmidt's kick is good. And the Browns are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Throwing on 1st and 10. That is over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Delpit.
So what's a strong safety's job? It's easy. Make impact plays. And that impact doesn't always have to be down in the box or with a big hit. They are just as much ball hawks as any defensive back on this team, and he proved it with that interception.
Browns offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They'll fake to Judkins, and now it's Watson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Encroachment defense. Still second down.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 6. Shotgun snap to Watson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
On the handoff, Judkins. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Try again. It's second and 10. They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Throwing is Watson. He'll try to run for it. And he'll take this one in. Deshaun Watson. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Schmidt, good on the extra point. And the Browns are out to a 10-0 lead. Now, following the touchdown, Schmidt back out there to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Patriots heading out, and there's a look at their long-time, multi-time, and successful offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniels. Josh made his return to the Patriots a successful one last year, helping to guide the young quarterback Drake May and take them to the AFC Championship. In motion goes Dobbs. Here's May to throw it on first down. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Off the play fake, it's May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24-yard gain.
They get 24 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throwing right side, that's taken in by Booty. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Off the play fake, here's May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he's going to have the Pats first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
A gain of a yard.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
On play action, here's May. Now he'll run it. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
Brings up
Well, if you're going to run the ball in the middle of this defensive line, you better block the big man in the middle, Mike. What a great job, not only defeating his blocks, but being able to penetrate enough to take the ball carrier down for a loss. That is a great play by the big man inside.
Throwing on second down. May. Left side, he's got Henry.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Third and goal. Throwing now is May. He somehow managed to get rid of that one before the sack. Incomplete and sets up fourth down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
His kick is good. And the Patriots are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And Borregales was a nice find for the Patriots last year. As a rookie, 27-32, 84%. But it was the big kicks, the big moments on the run to the Super Bowl, and he gets them 3 here.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They had that field goal in the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the bootleg, here's Watson. That's out wide to Judkins. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
They bring Judy in motion. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left.
Jerry Judy, the ball carrier. Marcus Jones on the tackle. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9. Back to throw is Watson. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down. And 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's May. To the outside. Catch made by Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. off the bootleg. Here's May. That ball caught. One hand needed. What a catch.
An 8-yard pickup. And a Patriot first down.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. It's picked up by one of his teammates. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Fumble on the play.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
On second down, it's May. That one incomplete.
May's pass.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to bring up a third down.
It's third.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either the ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
Here's Bryce Baringer now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Browns offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And the Browns.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And on 1st down, it's back to Judkins. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Robert Spillane spills him
4
there.
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down. Now it's Watson. And he'll finally just get rid of this one. Didn't want to take a chance. Good decision. It's incomplete.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as, if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
Loading up, launching downfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. To the left side, that is hauled in by Booty. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
A gain of 11.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. To throw on first down is May. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
2nd down and 8. They'll give this to Stevenson, running right, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Guys, there he is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
This will be 2nd down and 12. They'll motion the slot man right. On 2nd down, here's Watson. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line. Draymond Jones gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
On the return is Jones. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's May. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Hey, Sean Booty, the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll swing this out to Miller. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
May to the air once more. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 4. Receiver in motion, going right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
It's 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Watson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Browns first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, as we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Sampson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
A loss of 10 yards.
Chad Muma. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Watson. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
3rd time punt team has been summoned in this 1st half. Kicks away. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Patriots offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Taking off, and a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Come to the line for 3rd down and 5. To throw is May. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
2 minutes to go here. Still halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing is Watson. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
18.
Give him 18 yards on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
11 at the Patriots' 46-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Watson. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
Back at his own 49.
Draymond Jones in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. Send a man in motion right. 3rd and long for Watson. In the middle, he finds Concepcion. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he'll somehow manage to get rid of this. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A short one that is caught by Fanning. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. They've converted 2 3rd downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. A loose football. One of the Patriots has it. Inside the 40. And they're going to have excellent field position here, taking over inside the 35. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
We'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Patriots cut the deficit down to 1. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll give it here to Judkins. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The tackle by Draymond Jones. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Watson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Maynard on 1st and 10. This pass deflected and caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On 2nd down, it's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. From out of the gun, here's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. But now a marker comes flying in late behind the line of scrimmage. Might we get a roughing the passer call here?
Well, just take a look down on the sideline and you see the coach is just losing their mind. It's 3rd down. You force the incomplete pass. You're bringing up 4th down, and your rushers just have to find a way to avoid that late contact. And that late mistake here is going to cost them a fresh set of downs.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Browns' 8-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw now, May. To the outside, catch made by Brown.
May's pass complete
It
to
felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it. As you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6, it starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point
Stevenson going to try and run. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So following the touchdown, Borregalis is back to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll fake to Judkins, and now it's Watson. He's got his tight end, Royer. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They bring Judy in motion. On 2nd down, here's Watson. That's complete, and it's the rookie, Denzel Boston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. First and 10. Play action. Watson. Left side brought in by Concepcion. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards.
That's another
First down,
Browns.
Cleveland.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A play fake. Now Watson to throw to the left side, and it is caught by Fannin. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll run the toss here with Judkins. Defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Watson now on 3rd down. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack. The veteran safety, Kevin Byard, getting in there to make the play.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will cut the deficit down to 2.
13.
After the made field goal, Schmidt back on to send it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and the veteran A.J. Brown make their way back out. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's May. Trip pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
36-yard line.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
On the option, they give it to Stevenson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. 3rd and short. And here is May. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That's taken at about the 14. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Watson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. Shotgun snap to Watson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line. 49 yard 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 line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's got the first down as he scrambles for a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the
These are the
42-yard
plays
line.
that just drive
A gain
the
of
defensive
7.
coordinator
And
crazy,
the
Mike.
Patriot
You do
first
everything
down.
right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Off the play fake, here's May. That ball caught. One hand needed. What a catch.
I'll tell you what, man, seeing a beautiful one-handed catch never gets old. And when it's a big old tight end, you know my eyes light up, Mike. You put this ball within arm's reach of this guy, he's got a chance to bring them all in.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, New England.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On first down, they go back to Henderson, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. Man in motion is Brown. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Loss of 2 yards.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action, here's Watson. He'll step up and run, and he'll go into a slide here and mark him just a little short of the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. Nothing. Net at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
The key to this play, Mike, was defensively their ability to stretch this ball and make him go laterally. Anytime you could force the ball carrier to go sideways on 3rd and short, it gives your defenders time to rally, make the tackle for no gain, brings up 4th down.
Bajorquez on to punt, and the kick is away. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. playing it on the ground with Henderson. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Again, it's Henderson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on third down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. May quickly to Booty. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. May to the air once more. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. Mason Graham. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
3rd and long.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Throwing is May. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over once again. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Really nice job here defensively, not only to get the penetration and to clog those run lanes, but they're able to take them down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
2nd and 11. They bring Judy in motion. To throw on 2nd down is Watson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
An 8-yard loss on the play.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem as they convert for the first down. On play action, it's Watson. That one caught by Fanning. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Judkins. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This will be a 2nd down and 6. Now a little pop pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. Open man, and that's Tillman. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Well, here we go. The Browns will go for 2 here.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's Drake May and the rest of the New England offense as they get back to work. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And no room to be found. He'll get this back from the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll go play action with May. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. A run, and this is Henderson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's May. This pass deflected and caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Bad things tend to happen when the ball's deflected in the air like that, but luckily for the offense, they avoided a disaster, and the ball bounced right back into the hands of his receiver.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
At the 29-yard line.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
Now Stevenson. Ooh. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 2nd down, it's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket.
And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, so that's an important kick right there. In a game here late, you go ahead, you send your kicker out there to take the lead, and now all eyes turn to your defense. Can they get out there and get a stop and come away with this win?
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense and quarterback Deshaun Watson getting set for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Watson taking off on the design run. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
That's good for a Browns.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call design runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss of a couple.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Now, on 2nd and long. To throw is Watson. He finds Judy on that one. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, what will they do on this play? 3rd down, needing 8. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And here we go, 4th and inches. Watson will make the read and holds on. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
I love this call, Mike. Put the pressure on the defense to make the right decision. In this case, they decide to go after the running back, but it's the quarterback who pulls it and keeps it himself and is able to convert for the 1st down.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Space to run inside the 20. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A gain of 26. And it sets up 1st and goal.
first down.
Really nice job
First and
getting this
goal
ball
at the
out to the
4-yard
edge.
line.
And then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up first and goal.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Second and goal. Back to throw is Watson. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. New England going to take their second timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
It's now third and goal.
For the lead, here is third and goal. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He's just been under constant pressure. Hit as he got rid of it. They rule it an incomplete pass.
It's now fourth down.
They desperately
and
needed
goal.
that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So now Drake May and the Patriots down 22 to 21. A little over 40 seconds to go. Their lead has evaporated, but they still have a shot. It's first down. Here's May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. Now May. Open left side. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They come up for second and 2. Working out of the gun. It's May. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And third down coming up.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
The dog pound, as usual, doing their part. This is third down. On play action, here's May. Oh, he's got him in. That's caught by Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And a Patriot first down.
pressure time. No timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Throw again is May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Watson. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now to stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's second down. Watson to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A pickup there of 28 yards.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. And they walk away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on